Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We'll jump in the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to do technicals on them. Last night I bought pre-market. I bought Google. It was up 5% and then pulled back to around 3%, and it's up 2% in after hours, so it's up 5%, which is beautiful. And Nvidia smashed earnings, which pulled up the markets, which is great to see. I'm currently just in Google. I've got some Bitcoin trades open. I took profits 2 months ago on everything. Closed spot, closed Bitcoin, closed Nvidia, Tesla, Google. The only thing I held on to, I had a small position of Google, which I closed last week, and now I've opened a small position on Google left. So I went into cash after all the gains from 2022-23 bear market and the April tariff lows. I took all those gains in October of this year, and now the markets have corrected quite a bit. Nvidia and Google around the same spot. I've added into Google again. Nvidia not yet because of a rising wedge. And crypto, I'm all closed out except I'm starting positions now. I've got a Bitcoin 2.5 Bitcoin trade. I've got a Uniswap trade and a ton trade. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and you can see Google was up 2.8% today. I opened around that price at 292 this morning in pre-market, and it's up 2.5% in after hours. Apple is up a little bit. Ton is up a little bit. Tesla was up 0.68% and 1.7% after hours after Nvidia beat. Bitcoin going back to 92, was at 92, dropped to 88 last night, bouncing back to 92. Nvidia was up 2.8%, and then on the beating the earnings, they're up 5%, which is beautiful. Let's go into Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the weekly charts, the crypto guru bot is fired a red sell. It fired a blue buy back in 2023 at 20K. Blue buy all the way up till 2 weeks ago where it fired a red sell, and then we've dropped massively since then. It's dropped from 907 down to 91. You get at jamescryptoguru.com. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell, then a buy, then a sell, then it dropped, didn't fire a buy yet, which is interesting. Stochastic on the weekly is oversold now, which is good to see. But we're still in this rising wedge. It's playing out. It's trying to hold the 90K mark, which I talked about is important for the funds to hold, because if it drops more than that, then they sold Bitcoin to everyone at 100K, and now it's already down 10%. We're 30% off the top now. We've had a 30% correction. On the weekly, the stochastic oversold, not the time to go short anymore. Bitcoin indicator bot called this drop perfectly, fired a buy here, then fired a sell at 107, and now it just fired a buy at 88. 2 weeks down on 88. So this is the big support forming here at 88K. Stochastic is turning up. Squeeze mob is going green, which is good to see. And we're getting some wicks here that are trying to hold on. On the 4 hour, you get the bot at jamescryptoguru.com. 4 hourly, we had a lower low. And then a big bounce to 92K, which is good to see. Stochastic heading up. I would take a trade from 88. They're trying to hold it here and keep a support. I'll add more to my trade. I'm going to add another half a Bitcoin at 88. And then taking it back to the channel, which would be monthly resistance, 110. Risk reward 12 times, risking 1,700 to make 21,000. No leverage, 10x leverage, 210,000. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. I'm currently in the Bitcoin trade. It's negative 4.6K, 2.5 Bitcoin trade. I activated this trade at 92, 93, 89. And just yesterday we came down to 88,500. I had a buy at 71, 86, 78. So I'm going to add another buy here at 88,500 for half a Bitcoin. 88,500, half a Bitcoin. I'm starting to build this position. It's currently down 4.7K, but we are getting a bounce, which is good to see. My account around the same. I moved out funds because not your key. After I sold everything, I moved the USDT out because not your keys, not your crypto. I bought Uni. You can see where I've been buying Uni around the price here, but it dropped lower last night. It dropped to $6.80. My average buys are sitting around $7.60. It came down to, do I have a buy set on Uni? I don't have a buy. Let's go into the technicals on Uni. And Google I bought yesterday, pre-market, and we got a bounce. Uni came down to $7, $6.80 last night on that Bitcoin drop. On the daily, looks like a bull flag, pole and flag. Went all the way to $10 and then pulled back. Bull flag on the weekly, looks like it's oversold. Stochastic is heading up. Big volume coming in, spikes, so it gets spikes up and then selling pressure. A good buy would be at $4.70. So I'm going to add a buy for Uniswap at $4.70. Then I'll go into Google. 4.7. Let's add 20,000 or 10,000 at $4.70. Open long. Let's go into Google. Yesterday I posted, but I posted late, so you can see here 110,000 followers on X. This is when I sold everything. How I knew to go mostly into cash. Everything all-time high. Everyone giving, this was in October. Everyone giving ridiculous price. Bitcoin was at 126K. The same people from 2021, even the same people from 2017, Draper Lee, even the same numbers. When everyone's bullish, you can read it there. Did you also sell and lock in games, or did you give them back? This is when I sold all positions, spot in derivatives, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tesla, Google, Nvidia, Ton in August, locking in gains at around 114. You can see here. I added 800 shares to Google in pre-market at 289, didn't post in time. And now we're sitting around 289 right now. Actually, Google is sitting around 292, so it's up around 2.8%. I bought it at 289, and then it's up in pre-market, which is good to see. It's still heading up. We made 103% from the April tariff lows, and we're now... It still looks a bit bull flagging. On the weekly, it's still heading up. Let's see if Bitcoin Indicator Bot telling us anything. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a sell last week. On the daily, fired a buy. And you can see that I still see that there's a bull flag here. So the original bull flag I talked about is still playing out. We had pole and flag, and that's been playing out. Target is quite high. Then when you go into the 4-hourly, you can see it's building another bull flag here. Pole and flag. So I'm still long on Google. The target, the only way we could measure a target on Google is to draw out this trend line from here to the bull flag, then measure that distance. So we've got a target of around 348 for Google, which is beautiful. Join us also in the Telegram. We've got an elite traders Telegram. We've got traders in there, 28 members. You have to meet some conditions. You can find the link in the main Telegram group. The link is in the description. These traders are going long on Ethereum. Take profits 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and you can check out their TA there, holding positions. And they're going long on Bitcoin at 91, stop loss 89. That would have hit the stop loss actually from yesterday's trade. You can join that group in there. All the links are down below. There's a Black Friday giveaway, 40% off all courses from 18th to the 28th of November. Black Friday is the code. JamesCryptoGuru.com for the courses, the bots. 40% off all of those things. The team organizer, Bybit, 60K bonus, main exchange. I trade WeX, KYC free worldwide exchange. JamesCryptoGuru.com for the bots and the courses, and the Telegram links all are down below, and you can see some gains. I'm in the process of buying $2 million house from your videos. You can see some gains from people that have bought my courses or trading with me, which is beautiful. Let's go into your comments. Yesterday, 3 of 10, the video, 3,400. James, question. RSI stochastic, how can I get it? Please help. The courses, JamesCryptoGuru.com teaches you how to set up the charts the way you're seeing me do. They're indicators on TradingView. Uni Head and Shoulders 4-hourly time frame. It did drop today actually because of that, but I am stacking it because they changed their protocol. They're going to start, the fees are going to start buying back the token. Smart, honest words, unlike many moon boys, bear market vibes. I think the correction is already quite finished for Bitcoin, ready or close to. Update your profile photo. Thank you, Guru. Save us, our savior. Good morning, James. Good morning. Bitcoin 200 weekly around 46K. Love you, James. Love you too. I don't think we go that low below 90. Because I made a post about it. The funds have to keep it close to 90 because that's when they started selling at 100. These ETFs, if they've already lost 10%, they can't go after just selling tens of billions or hundreds of billions of dollars of Bitcoin. They've been selling it at 100K to then drop below 90 is going to look pretty bad for BlackRock and stuff. That's my reason that I think they're pushing it above 90. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and turn on the bell. In the next video, I'm going to do Ethereum and Tesla and Nvidia, and to see when I'm buying back. My main four are Bitcoin, Tesla, Nvidia, Google. That's for stocks and crypto, and Uniswap, Ton, and OpenAI, which I bought in private rounds. These are the main AI plays and cryptos that I'm going to be buying. I buy when they're oversold, I sell when they're overbought on the weekly, and I keep compounding those gains in those main assets. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Ask your questions down below of any tickers you'd like me in stocks and cryptos to analyze, and I'll try and do them. Right now, I would be careful with altcoins. Some of them are looking good, but you have to have altcoins that are making massive revenue. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.